Europe is on fire.
On Wednesday, Italy's health ministry issued a red alert warning for 22 cities.
So we're having more and more extreme heat, more and more, hot summers in Europe where we're reaching 45 degrees Celsius.
Extreme heat continues to scorch Europe, with 9 municipalities across Spain under orange warnings for high temperatures. Meanwhile, wildfires are spreading in Greece, Albania, North Macedonia and Croatia.
I did cancel my plans, but I made new plans, so at the end of this video I tell you where I'm going next week, because I'm so excited. It's going to be some new countries for me, but I did have to change my original plans, which, nature, you can't control it, but Europe is so hot. England is not hot, because right now it's sunny, blue skies, but it's not hot right here. It's very, very, very nice, but compared to Europe, the UK is nothing, because Europe has been so hot. Italy, Spain, Greece, Croatia, all of these countries have had weather warnings because people are dropping down. People are fainting, and there's been so many advisories to not travel to these countries because it's so hot. You absolutely don't want to mess with hot weather, because bad things can happen very, very, very quickly. Especially when you're traveling, especially in a foreign country, especially when there's so many people around, because this is what Rome looks like right now. Rome is absolutely packed. I think around this time last year I was in Rome and it was miserable, honestly. I disliked it so much. There were so many people, it was so hot, and people are dropping, people are fainting. I read an article that said last summer, over 60,000 people in Europe lost their lives because of heat-related things. And that is a high number. That is a very, very high number. Don't take any chances. Absolutely don't take any chances. If you have to travel, if this is your only time to travel, then you have to take every single precaution that you can. Always carry water with you. Get electrolytes. Make sure you stay hydrated. Find some shade. Make sure you know where air conditioning is. And make sure you know who to call if something goes wrong, because things go wrong very, very quickly. You absolutely cannot control the heat. Try and do things in the morning and in the evening. This is just common sense, but there's so many bad things happening in Europe right now because of the weather. So of course, when I talk about Europe, I'm not talking about Northern Europe, because Iceland is still pretty chill. Norway, Sweden, those countries, they're not hot. But when we go down the south, even like Portugal, Spain, they're very, very, very hot. Extremely hot, and that's where I plan to go. I had so many cool ideas for this summer and I've had to cancel them, but that's okay. That's okay, because there's other options in Europe that I want to do and that I've planned to do next week. So I'm so excited to be leaving the UK next week and going to some cool places, but I'm avoiding the heat. I absolutely don't want to mess with it. I don't want to go there and chance it, and I just wouldn't enjoy it. It's extremely difficult to enjoy a place when you're so uncomfortable. Like I said, I'm sorry I have not uploaded a video for 1 week, but there's the reason for it. And I want to say thank you to the newest member, Just Shelby. Thank you, Just Shelby. If you want to become a channel member and support me in that way, then click the join button below this video. If you want to travel with me, then hit the subscribe, because like I said, we have new adventures coming very, very soon. I do have big plans, huge plans for the winter. So I'm just kind of making plans before I do those big plans, and they're going to start next week. I'll put a link to this article in the description so you can read it. This is from The Guardian, it's a newspaper. It says, European heatwave forecast to hit peak as health warnings issued. Tourists and residents swelter in heat as temperatures rise to 44 degrees Celsius in Spain, with forest fires in Greece and Croatia. A fierce heat wave is continuing to roll across southern and central Europe, bringing temperatures up to 44 degrees Celsius, 111 Fahrenheit. Absolutely crazy. That is hot. That is crazy hot. So like I said, Spain, Greece, Croatia, places in Italy that I've read, of course. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and people have planned their vacation like a year ago. It's going to be hot always in the summer in Europe, but this is extreme. This is extreme, and I know people can't change their plans. This is the only time they have to go on vacation, so you have to just take every precaution that you can. I saw videos recently from the Colosseum in Rome, and people were fainting because it's so hot, and of course that place is always crowded. In the same article here, the health minister for Spain says the heat is killing 3,000 people a year and it's going to get worse. And we're coming to the end of summer now, but it's been a very, very, very hot summer. Like I said, I did have to change my plans, but that's okay. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But please be careful, okay? Be careful, do all the research that you can. If you absolutely can't avoid travel, then do everything you can. Stay hydrated, take water, of course, but it's not only Europe. Today's date is August the 21st, 2024, and these are the hottest places around the world today. You can see in Iraq, 48.6 degrees Celsius. 48 in Iraq. So many of these places, they're in Iraq, Kuwait, Algeria. It's absolutely crazy. Saudi Arabia, they're all 48 degrees. That is crazy. So 48 degrees Celsius is 118 degrees Fahrenheit. It's crazy. I think the hottest temperature I've ever experienced is maybe 111, which was, you can't even describe it. You really can't describe it, and you really can't enjoy your experience when you're traveling to hot places like that. Like that's extreme. So that's why I decided not to travel to these places right now. They are going to cool down. It's going to get better. We'll come to the end of summer, so there's going to be more options. But yeah, if you're traveling right now around Europe, then good luck. The time I'm recording this video is just coming up to noon here in England, and these are the temperatures in capital cities around Europe right this second, right now. So the capital of Cyprus, 37 degrees Celsius. It's crazy. The capital of Moldova, 33 degrees. Ukraine, 32. Rome, 31. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And like I said, this is the afternoon. It's only going to get hotter today. So next week I will be leaving the UK and going somewhere that's hot, but not that hot, because that's crazy. So where do you think I'm going? Of course, I'm not going to Southern Europe because that's way too hot. Northern Europe, I just came back from Northern Europe. I was just in Iceland and Norway because I did a cruise. Go and watch those videos if you didn't see those. But yeah, we're going to be traveling very, very soon. I'm so excited for it. So where do you think I'm going? Take a guess. Take a look at the map and take a guess. Where do you think I'm going? It's hot, but not too hot. It's in Europe. It's not Southern Europe. It's not Northern Europe. Where do you think I'm going? I'm leaving the UK, which I'm excited about because the weather's very comfortable here. Absolutely no complaints about the UK weather right now. We did have some very, very hot days last week. It's starting to cool down now. We usually don't get a summer, so the people in the UK have definitely been enjoying it, but it's time to get traveling. I'm so excited to be traveling to new places, which I'm going to be doing next week, and I hope that you want to join me. So hit the subscribe. Sorry again for not uploading a video in a week, but I had to cancel my plans. I hope that you understand. So many cool videos coming. I can't even tell you how excited I am for the future. Fascinating places, new experiences for me. If you want to join me, then hit the subscribe, hit the like if you want, and I'll see you next week when we're traveling. Yay! Goodbye.